Hello there, friends. It's Kristine Vicente with Queen City Stamp Art, and I'm back today with a Clean and Simple card featuring the Sweet as a Peach bundle, as well as some designer series paper from that suite. But before we get into the card making, I just want to share a couple of updates. First, the brand new annual Stampin' Up catalog has launched, and it's full of beautiful stamping supplies. I'm trying to grow my business and I'm always looking for new customers. So if you're enjoying these videos and you don't already have an amazing demonstrator, I'd be very happy to send you a free catalog. Just email me your address to queencitystampart@gmail.com and I'll get that right in the mail. I've also posted registration for the May class kit over on the events tab at Queen City Stamp Art. This month's project is an 8x8 sampler, and I've combined the butterfly wings dies with the pierced blooms dies to give you a wonderful home decor project that'll brighten up any room. It also makes a great gift, so please check that out. Last, the May host code is open, so you may want to jot this down. I have a customer loyalty program that I offer, and if you spend $50 or more with me using the monthly code, you'll earn 1 pineapple reward point. Collect 8 points, and you earn a $30 product credit through Queen City Stamp Art. I pay tax and shipping, so it's even more than $30 in the end, but you'll also receive some happy mail of 3 card kits and a video tutorial that's exclusive just for people who use the code. So a sneak peek of this month's cards can be found over at the queencitystampart.com website on the events tab, and it's considered a gift with purchase, and that's how it will be labeled. So please check that out too. Okay, on to the card making. So today we're going to be using a brand new bundle called Sweet as a Peach, and this is absolutely adorable. This could make elegant cards as well as really cute summery cards. And I love that the images that are shown in the stamp set can be cut out using the dies. So nearly every image here can be cut out, and you can use a lot of these things separately, and they don't even have to incorporate peaches. So it's a very versatile set. It also, the stamp set itself is photopolymer. It's one of the new photopolymers, so it has the index stamped right on the case. So as I finish using stamps, I'll probably just start sticking them right onto the case so that I don't have to use the film anymore, and then it's just in the case, which I really like. Sometimes I save these because these can make really great window film when you're doing shaker cards, and that's always fun. So anyway, this is a great little stamp set. It has some wonderful sentiments that make it very versatile. There are some peach-themed sentiments as well as birthday, thank you, and just some general friendship and hello. So it's really got a lot of versatility here. So we're going to be using a celebration sentiment. We're also going to be using a little scalloped rectangle pattern, a little scalloped rectangle panel from the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which is always fun. And we're going to start today with a base card in basic white thick. I've cut this to 11 by 4 1/4, and I scored it at 5 1/2, and I'm just using my Bowen folder to get a nice crisp fold there. And then we're going to layer on a piece of designer series paper. So there's a beautiful floral pattern, and then the stripes. I'm going to keep it kind of neutral with the stripes today, but all of the papers in this suite are gorgeous. And I'm just going to center on this layer panel. This one measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then this panel here is also going to be glued down flat. So we'll just add this to the card front. And I'm going to bottom weight this design. So this image and all the whole focal image is going to be more toward the bottom of the card today. And then these little pieces I have to stamp. So let's get to the stamping. So today we're going to be using Granny Apple Green, Pumpkin Pie, and Pale Papaya. Pale Papaya is one of the brand new in colors. This is really, as you can see, just a lighter version of Pumpkin Pie. Now with peaches, I'm going to be using this to stamp the peach. And with peaches, they often have a little bit darker shade on one edge. And so we're going to ink this up in Pale Papaya. And then we're going to take our Pumpkin Pie and a sponge dauber, and we're going to dab on some Pumpkin Pie to the edge of this peach to give it a little bit of a darker shade. There we go. It's a little speckly, but it will dry a little bit more smoothly. This is a brand new stamp, so I really need to condition a little bit more than I did probably before the video. And by condition it, I just mean use it. Ink it up, stamp it off, wash it, and just keep doing that a number of times, and then we'll get a much smoother image. This is a distinctive stamp, so it's going to have a little bit of shading anyway, just based on the nature of the stamp, but it'll look a little bit more smooth as the ink dries. And then I'm also going to just stamp on some leaves in the Granny Apple Green. And because of the distinctive stamping, the way they're manufactured, they're made to look a little darker and have some shading on them, which is actually very nice. So there we go. And then we're going to take our dies and we're going to run these. We're going to line them up here and then run this piece through our die cutting machine. The Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine right here. And then when we do that, we get these little pieces. And then I'm just going to take my black ink pad and one of the tiny little sentiments, it says, "Let's celebrate you." And I've cut a tiny little strip for the sentiment. And I'm just going to stamp this on here. Like that. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim the front part at an angle. And now we can put the card together. So I'm going to take dimensional adhesive and put it on the back of the peach. And we're just going to set this off here to the side, here to the left, to the right. And then I'm going to add a dimensional to the leaf section. And what's nice about this is you can kind of angle it however you want. So you can angle the stem kind of however you want. You can either do it straight up and down, or I think I'm going to put mine a little bit to the side, like that, just like that. And then, that's funny, I got a weird little, there's a little bit of lint on my image. That's why that happened. I'm just going to flip this over and stamp it again. I got like a little blob on there. There we go. That's much better. And then I'm going to put a little bit of dimensional adhesive on the back of this one. And because it's so skinny, I'm just going to use some of the edge pieces because I feel like they're a little more narrow. And then I'm going to take my tape runner and just put a little bit right here. And then I'm going to glue this to the front of the card. Make sure it's straight. Oops. Just like that. And then to finish this one off, I'm going to take some of those elegant gems, which I love. I've been just loving these recently. They just go with just about every project. You could use a number of different embellishments on this one, but I'm going to use one of the tiny little clear gems and put it right there. Oops, right there on the sentiment panel, like this. There's no adhesive on it. Let's try that again. There we go. And now it looks like sort of like a little dewdrop. So anyway, that's it for the Clean and Simple card this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I provided some inspiration, and I will look forward to seeing you next week and sharing another card. Thanks so much for watching.